Lake of Nero was. All of the ground floor entrances, arches, were entrances, and most of them are numbered. There were 4 not numbered gates to have piano, to have some shade, slow, to have some shade on top. You see here we're missing part of the Colosseum. The Colosseum was turned into a fortress at a certain moment when it was already partially destroyed. The arch that you see in a distance, that you're going to see now, all those people going to the arch, is the Arch of Titus. That was the emperor who defeated the Jews in Jerusalem in 70 AD, and the money from the Jerusalem war served the construction of the Colosseum. There's another important triumphal arch closer to us, now to the right, with statues on top, with medallions and beautiful scenes. That is the Arch of Constantine the Great. And that arch is the very last triumphal arch erected in Rome, corresponding to which the Christians were not forced to take part into certain festivals that were for the Roman gods. Now here to the right we have the Hill Palatinum, the Palatine Hill, and ruins of an aqueduct. These arches are so the Celian Hill here to the left. Now you know that there is a saying, all the roads lead to Rome. Of course, only those who started from 2 columns here to the left mark the beginning of the Appian Way in ancient Rome. Rome in a distance, and close to us, the valley of the Circus Maximus. The Circus Maximus was used for chariot races. 7 laps had to be completed to win the race. And the spina was in the center all the way to the cypress tree down there. The capacity of the Circus Maximus was of 300,000 concerts and meetings of large crowds. The hill to the right across the valley is called Palatine Hill, and that's where Rome was founded. The ruins that you see are the ruins of the imperial palaces. Beautiful ruins. That part of those palaces was founded exactly there where you see on the left of the main roof, a black double roof among the trees. Can you see it to the right?
Yes, yes.
Rome was founded. The name of this hill is Aventine, and if you look to the right, you see a building with a bell tower. That is the Capitoline Hill, or Capitolium. So, Capitoline Hill, Quirinal, Viminal, Esquiline, Celian, Palatine, Aventine. That's the 7 hills of Rome. You have watched, or you can watch, andiamo dritti, straight, the movie Roman Holidays. You know what I'm talking about. Look at the line. They're all trying to enter and put their hand into the mouth, proving they're not liars. If they are, the mouth is going to eat their hand. It's in fact a joke, because that mouth in marble is not eating anything. On the right we have a temple dedicated to Hercules, and then another temple also to the right that was dedicated to Portunus. Whereas if you look to the left now, you'll see an island, the 62 before Christ, and never rebuilt. This bridge that we go by now. No longer a ghetto, it's no longer closed but the name remains, and it's one of the nicest and most fashionable places to live in Rome. On the island, in Sistine Chapel, after the name of a building, a yellow building, that's one of the jails of Rome, but beyond it, we have a hill. That's to your right-hand side, you can see the St. Angel Castle. That castle is in straight. That castle is in fact the tomb of Emperor Hadrian with a construction on top that dates back to the 1400s. Okay? The lower part is very evident. The brick wall is different from the upper part. So the lower part is part of the 2nd century AD Hadrian. There's a wall that goes. We end up our tour in St. Peter's Basilica. That's the wall from the castle all the way to the residence of the Pope.